all of this ecosystem, and building them and working and actually doing many of those aspects for this human factors is important. You will see many of the academia entities here, R&Ds, companies, startups as well, all joining hands to really working towards building that innovative solutions for us all. I really appreciate you all participating on that or on this platform, and we saw many new technologies. We did that quick tour in the morning, as well as we saw great partners who've been with us since the start. We saw great partners who just been actually coming here. This is their first year, and some are second year. We are really pleased to welcome them all, and we leverage as well Expo 2020, connecting minds and building future and creating that futures in the digitized way. We all heard of the next 50 years of the UAE. As we know, those past 50 years, you all helped in developing as well as working with us in building this nation. Now the next 50 years, definitely the continuous of that collaboration is important. Not only for the UAE, but for the whole region, for the whole world. And that's our main, basically, slogan in that perspective. We are not here to create this future for us only, but also to bring with us all of those nations, trying to be a hub, not only from a data perspective, or cloud perspective, or digitized perspective, but also a hub to transfer and work together and building that partnership as well as capacity building. We all know that future, you don't know what's unknown, basically. And this is why we need to prepare for that future. And in preparation for that, there are many initiatives have been already set here in country with many of you as partners. One of them was the Cyber Pulse. Cyber Pulse is focused on, as a matter of fact, spreading this awareness from those early young generations all the way to executives, leaders, to really spread that CXO type of awareness of that cybersecurity. So they not only approve budgets and things in the next and in the upcoming aspects that they do, but that digital transformation to them become important, where they first question they ask for is the cybersecurity, how secure we are. And that Cyber Pulse is actually in a partnership with many of the entities actually here. We're working and building that Cyber Pulse. The other one, the one that we just spoke about, is the bug bounty. In addition to that, bug bounty is a platform where we bring as well many of the bright-minded hackers, innovators, creators who could actually find their way in any of those systems. And they are actually participating, more than 100 hackers from all around the world, working with us as well to really find those vulnerabilities and contribute to the world as well as to the whole community about those findings that they actually already have there. And you can find them, and I really urge you to pass by that bug bounty just to see many of those innovative aspects. One of those is the satellite command and control backend, basically infiltration. That will be actually simulated as well as work together. With that, there is a satellite will be coming, I hope, by this afternoon or so, just to build up that momentum. There is already pieces of that command and control, the smaller GPS satellites as well is already there, which they are connecting to and simulating as well and attack into that aspect. You saw before autonomous system hacking as well. You can see it there. Drones hacking, you will see it as well in that bug bounty. The idea here is to build that culture, to build that readiness that we are actually aiming at. Another third initiative that we're working on, and I believe you already heard some of that, which is the cyber drills, cyber training exercise. We recently succeeded in bringing and uniting more than 140 countries all together to actually commonly work with us in defending of a common threat, which is again the cyber threat. We were able to bring all of those virtually as well as some of them physically to work together and secure their infrastructure, secure some simulated basically attacks into some specific infrastructures. And that 141 government entities in that perspective really participated and worked together in order to defend and build that infrastructure of resiliency. And that was the main theme of that aspect. Resiliency that we needed to spread not only again in our infrastructure but the whole world. And that's what was our main theme of that cyber exercise. We are continuing many of those cyber exercises in a sector base as well as in an overall basis. OT as well as IT. As we know, many vulnerabilities recently are actually targeting those OT systems. And with, again, our partners who are working in many of those OTs are building many initiatives to secure those OTs, IoTs, and many of the other systems that we actually see here and there. My last word here is a message I wanted always to end with in that perspective. We don't know what the future is holding for us, but we know we're going towards that digital transformation across all of those sectors. And that needs, as you've been doing in the past 2 years in the pandemic, where we as security professionals really helped in continuing that system's working and business continuity, from working from home to studying from home to doing a lot of things from home, and that's what makes us actually proud of you all in doing that aspects. That next futures need this commitments, need this basically professional, innovative as well as creative ideas to continue this work and really elevate it to something that is even better for infrastructures, better for humanity, and better for us all to really allow our next generation to grow in a secure environment. Many threats are around there and we don't know what's holding for us in that future, but we know if we really spread that awareness, if we really spread that creativity and innovation of not only using the technology but also the privilege of creating this technology and really working on specific missions that allows us to really be secure and resilient, that's what we always urge all of our partners. With that, I really thank you very much for coming here. Please enjoy your next couple of days to communicate, collaborate, and leverage this platform to really build connections. With that, I thank you very much. I'm pleased to see you all here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Al-Kuwaiti there, speaking on behalf of